The bare minimum accessories that you need along with the DJI Action 2 are these. A lanyard, which is anyway provided to you along with the pack. Now, this lanyard actually has a couple of magnets for alignment. This is the top piece, and this is actually the base plate. This top piece would only fit in this mode and gets aligned. It cannot be actually fitted here anywhere. It cannot be fitted any other fashion. Even if you turn it around and try to put it here like this, it will not fit. Because of the magnets, it will just align in one way. Now, what the lanyard allows you to do is to either go ahead and mount your DJI Action 2 along with the power block in this format like this, or remove this one up, remove the entire thing, just use the block itself, the cam, and then you could actually stick it like this. Now this comes pretty handy when you're having both of your hands tied and you want a point of view shoot to be done. So if I go ahead and wear this lanyard with just the mic, it would look like this. But whereas if I go ahead and try to use the power block, then it gets extended. You get a larger time to record. But then the challenge is this. It'll be pretty much a bit low. So based on the length at which you would want to go ahead and record, you can also a little bit shorten the lanyard, longen it up, and try to do that. The most ideal combination for this is to always use it just by the cam itself, and don't bother to actually use the power block on it. Once you're done, just put it on the power block. It'll go ahead and auto recharge, and then we're good kind of thing. Please to remember, this lanyard does actually have a very powerful magnet in it for alignment. So if you are having any devices on yourself where magnetism is going to create a problem, then avoid wearing one. The next and the most important accessory that DJI is actually offering for free when you buy the DJI Action 2 is this one. This is the magnetic protection case. And what this allows you to do is to provide a kind of a heat sink or heat dissipation around the DJI Action 2, and that increases the recording time in the DJI Action 2 on multiple modes, whether you're using the 4K, the 2.7K, the 1080p, or you are in fact using it as a time lapse thing or a slow mo. All the recording times increase the moment you put the magnetic protection case. The other thing is you get two pieces for the magnetic case. Currently, these are installed on both of them. I'm having a power combo. So you have one for the camera and you have one for the power combo. Yeah, it doesn't fit in this way. Magnets are always used for alignment, and the tongs are actually used for catching it. The next most important accessory is this one. It's a magnetic ball joint adapter for the DJI Action 2. What it actually does is it goes ahead and locks up either to the power module in the bottom, looks like this, or, and then you can straightforwardly have it and just put it for the camera. It's based on the height level that you want, whether you want it for a longer charging time or a lesser charging time. Now, what does this accessory actually provide to you? I always prefer using along with my power combo so that I'm able to record into the external SD card, as well as I'm able to, record for a longer time because this is a power module. So I'm always having it in this way. And then I have, the magnetic ball joint go ahead and connect. Now, what does this give for you? It does a few things for you. Okay, if you're trying to use DJI Action 2 to capture time lapse of your journey by putting this in your car's dashboard, you can use something like this. Now, this one actually has a magnetic base, as you can see. What that allows us to do is basically, if it gets too dirty, just clean it in water, and again, it'll become pretty sticky to go ahead and start sticking in surfaces. This does stick on plastic surfaces. So from that standpoint of view, you can put this on your front dashboard. It would stick on and stand straight on your plastic dashboard. And all you have to do is just go ahead and put your DJI Action 2, and this whole thing is actually there in this format, just standing. A couple of things for you to note that this does pivot, so you can actually change the angle on it. If your dashboard or any surface you're trying to put this one is a little bit angled, but then the ball joint does not have a lock to lock it in its position. So all it basically locks or holds is in a friction point. So this is a friction ball joint. This is not a lock ball joint where you are actually having a lock to lock it up this particular position. This is just a friction one. But the good thing is the friction is good enough in it, okay, to hold it in a certain location. And yes, you can also do the right angle mount if you would like. You have basically alignment magnets, so it only align in a certain way, and then there you go. It is in a right angle fashion. So if you're trying to do a top-down video on something, you can go ahead and do this in this way. If you're just trying to capture it in the front, just try to put it right in front of you and try to capture some video. You could go ahead and do that. It's perfectly fine. It doesn't move. If you see, I'm just shaking it across with my hand, and it's not actually moving from its position, right? Moving on from there, this cap is provided so that you're not putting the sticky surface at every place and getting it dirty. So just close it up. What if you wanted to use this with a gimbal, right? Or with just a handheld tripod? You could do that. If you just unscrew this piece, come out, and I'm guessing this is a quarter-inch thread, if I'm not wrong here. This is my trusted handheld tripod, the Joby Gorilla. Now, this piece is easily, held with the hand. It's a bit more comfortable. So if you're logging, you can go ahead and put it in front of you like this so you can see whether you're logging or not. It gives you a good arm length reach of where it is. And this basically helps you to even mount on multiple other surfaces if you want to do like a top-down shot, a side shot, any of this thing. Wherever you're actually having a stand or a provision to mount, you can go ahead and actually mount this one, okay, using the quarter-inch one. Now once you're done with that, you want to put it again back on your dashboard after your travel outside. Just put this back in, remove this one, use the sticky surface, go ahead and stick it on the dashboard. It's that simple, it's that easy, need not think about it a lot. And that's what I really love about this, DJI Action 2. It's compact, it's simple, it's easy to learn. It allows you to capture much more content and much more of your surroundings rather than continuously trying to figure out, hey, which setting I am in. Is this the right way to hold it? Am I able to capture everything? Nah, none. Just do this. That's it. The next must-have accessory for the DJI Action 2 is this one. This is something that I bought off eBay. It's basically called ULBTER. I leave it to you how you want to pronounce it. But basically, it's nothing but tempered glass, and it's a glass protector for the DJI Action 2's front lens as well as the back end LCD, because this particular front end glass cannot be changed like you can do in the DJI Action 3. That's something that I learned later on by one of the YouTube reviews, that you can change the front end lenses of DJI Action 3 in case they get scratched, but for the DJI Action 2 you can't. So you would actually get a circular shaped tempered glass for the front sensor, and you would get a square type tempered glass for the back LCD, so that you're able to protect them against scratches. And you will need to do that because this is so small, it becomes like part of your everyday carry. At least that's what I was doing. As long as I was traveling, this was part of my everyday carry. And then because it stays in the pocket, sometimes keys go into the pocket, sometimes coins go into the pocket. So I was very worried whether I would scratch it. Till now I didn't. Hopefully I don't scratch it, but then I didn't want to take any risks. I've gone ahead and I actually put this tempered glass actually right in the front as a lens protector in the front as well as a screen protector in the back. Now, part of the packaging itself, when you're buying the DJI Action 2, the next accessory is something that you'd by default get it, and that's this one. This is like having a GoPro kind of mounting below. Okay, so it's common for any kind of a GoPro accessory that you're trying to use. It is still a magnetic mount. It can go ahead and latch on to the power module below. Now this you can either just put it for the cam itself or including the power module. I would by default just do it with the power module. It would go ahead and latch onto the power module itself, and then it'll give you a plethora of options to go ahead and mount it on multiple different type of GoPro mounts. So this is something that I have from my GoPro 360, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, my GoPro 360, the mount that is there. Now this again mounts is having the quarter-inch mount, and I try to use it for vertical videos because I always have this mounted in my car. So I just put this back in, just like any other GoPro camera or GoPro mount that you're trying to fix it. This is the next accessory that I actually bought because I wanted to increase the versatility of where I can actually mount the DJI Action 2, and that is zero access, mount anywhere kind of a clamp. It actually looks like this because I've already unboxed it. I'm having with me. It's nothing but a big clamp. You would just clamp it on to any surface. Like for example, this particular cap in this way. This does come again similarly with GoPro mount actually in front of it and a clip. So if you actually remove this clip off, so this is actually the main piece and this is just the clip itself. Now you might have seen a lot of third-party accessories. Even Zero X actually makes a lot of accessories for these kind of mounts to go on multiple different type of mounts. You can leverage all of that just because DJI has already provided you this GoPro mount based magnetic aligner. Most of the system, right, except this particular what you call the magnetic ballpoint joint one, most of the other accessories for DJI Action 2 are less than $50. So you do not worry a lot that what is the amount of money you're going to spend on accessories and stuff. You can pace it out. You can just buy the accessories you need. You're anyway getting the most important accessory, that is this one, as well as the lanyard, both of them as part of your pack. I would always suggest you to spend that extra $49 $50 or whatever it basically costs where you're living to go ahead and get this ballpoint joint magnetic mount. And that's it. You're pretty much actually set the way you want to go ahead and use DJ Action 2 for most of the use cases. If you do like this video, please go ahead and click a like below. You want to see additional more content, something similar or very specific, please comment below. A sub would be absolutely awesome. Until we meet again on the next video, wish you all the best. Take care. Peace.